ಶ್ರೀ ಗಣೇಶ ಶಾರದಾ ಗುರುಭ್ಯೋ ನಮಃ. ರಾಮಾಯ ರಾಮಭದ್ರಾಯ ರಾಮಚಂದ್ರಾಯ ವೇಧಸೆ ರಘುನಾಥಾಯ ನಾಥಾಯ ಸೀತಾಯ ಪತಯೇ ನಮಃ. Welcome to all for this session on Ramayana to chapter 34 of Aranya Kanda. In the previous chapters, we have seen after Ravana being briefed by Akampana regarding the destruction at Janasthana, now it is the turn of Shurpanakha to visit Ravana and explain him what had happened in the Janasthana, which enraged Ravana, who is angry, speaking to Shurpanakha. Hearing Shurpanakha's bitter words, Ravana, surrounded by his ministers, inquired angrily, who is Rama? What is his strength? How does he look? And what is the measure of his powers? Why has he penetrated into the lonely and inaccessible depths of the Dandaka forest? With what weapons did he destroy the Titans in that conflict? Slaying Kara and Dushana as also Trishiras. Tell me truly, O lovely one who has disfigured you. In fact, Ravana is already knowing about what happened in Janasthana as Akampana had described him everything about that. But still, that may be probably done in a private discussion, whereas now Shurpanakha came directly to his assembly where even his ministers were there. So, without mentioning that he know about these information already, with surprise he is asking Shurpanakha who the Rama is. Thus addressed by the Lord of the Titans, Shurpanakha, in a transport of rage, began to relate the history of Rama. She said, Rama, the son of King Dasharatha, resembles the god of love. His arms are long, his eyes large, clad in robes of bark and a black antelope skin, bearing a bow encircled with gold likened to Indra's. He let fly blazing arrows resembling venomous snakes. Emitting a great shout, he discharges his formidable shafts, and in the struggle I could not distinguish him, but beheld the host being decimated under the rain of his arrows. As the harvest is destroyed by the hailstorms sent by Indra, in a short space, single handed, standing alone, he slew 14,000 Titans with Kara and Dushana, thus bringing peace to the sages in the Dandaka forest and delivering them from fear. Chivalrous of soul, Rama, the knower of self, could not countenance the slaying of a woman, and having been mutilated at his command, I escaped from there. His brother, endowed with great valor, is renowned for his virtue. His name is Lakshmana, and he is devoted to Rama, full of fire, indomitable, victorious, powerful, intelligent, and wise. He is his sex right hand and his very life's breath, and Rama's virtuous, tender, and wedded wife of large eyes, whose face resembles the full moon, is ever engaged in what is pleasing to her Lord. With her lovely locks, well formed nose, beautiful shoulders, and her grace and dignity, one would deem her to be the forest divinity or Lakshmi herself, with a skin of the color of molten gold, nails that are rosy and long. That surprisingly lovely woman is Sita, the slender waisted princess of Videha. No woman so beautiful has ever appeared in the world, either among the gods, Gandharvas, Yakshas, or Kinnaras. He whose wife Sita becomes and whom she will warmly embrace will live in the world more happily than Purandara Indra. With her natural amiability, her marvelous beauty, which is without equal on earth, she would prove a worthy consort for you, and you too are fit to be her lord. It was to bring you this lady of shapely hips, softly rounded breasts, and charming features that I put forth my endeavors when, O mighty armed one, I was mutilated by the ruthless Lakshmana. So here Shurpanakha is twisting the story, knowing that her elder brother Ravana is more interested in kidnapping, more interested in enjoying with the women. She turned the story. Initially, she was both praising Ravana as well she was pricking Ravana for his inability and failure. And now, at the end of it, she turned the tables. She started narrating about Sita, which would be of great interest to Ravana. When you do behold Vaidehi, whose countenance resembles the full moon, you shall instantly be pierced with the darts of the god of love. If you desire to win her, then set off speedily on your right foot and lay siege to her heart. It's basically whenever we go for any new important work, we first put our right leg in the front and then take that's actually the first step towards that, and then the following steps with left hand, right leg, left leg, like that. So first you should always put your right leg first, and that is what she is narrating here. If, O Ravana, my counsel meets with your approval, then, O King of Titan, follow it without delay. Remember here, Shurpanakha had also twisted her own story. She never told about it was she who went to Rama with her desire for him, and then when she knew that her desire will not be respected by Rama, but she tried to kill Sita. But here, while narrating the same story in front of Ravana, she twisted the story saying that she actually went there to get Sita to be the wife of Ravana. Knowing the weakness of these people, O valiant chief of the Titans, make Sita, who is without blemish, your consort. Hearing that Rama, with his arrows that never miss their mark, has slain the Titans established in Janasthana, and of the death of Kara and Dushana, you have the duty to perform. So finally, she is reminding him that it is his duty to take revenge, but at the same time, she is not explicitly specifying what he should be doing because Ravana at present is in the mid of an assembly with all his ministers. So Shurpanakha may not find it right to tell him to kidnap Sita in a coveted manner, but instead of that, she is telling him take a measure that you feel suitable and fits to the situation. Thus ended chapter 34 of Aranya Kanda in Ramayana. Namaste Sharada Devi Kashmira Puravasini Twamaham Prarthaye Nityam Vidya Danancha Dehime. Goodbye.